Alright, in this video, I'm going to go over the screener in MarketLens and how you can create your own screens and save them so you can use them again in the future. I'll also cover how you can edit those screens and some of the pre-built screens already in the app. So first, let's go over how to use some of the pre-built screens. There are 5 pre-built screens and then a pre-market and after hours market movers screen, which I will cover in a second. The 5 pre-built screens all have descriptions of what they are. And if you click on any of the screens, you can see that all of the exact filters are shown here on these blue little cards. If you wanted to tweak any of the filters, you can do that as well. Any of the filter sections that are highlighted in blue mean that at least one filter from that group is active. So for example, if you wanted to change this scan to only show stocks with a price over $50 instead of $10, you could go into the stock filter drop down and just change the price to be greater than $50. And now those results are updated. If I was happy with this screen and don't want to make that change every time I run it, I can save this into my presets by clicking the Save Current button on the top right. I'll just give it a name and hit save. Now in my presets, you can see that scan. From the presets menu, if I no longer used a certain screen, I can delete it, or to make changes, I can hit the little pencil icon and then change any filter criteria or the name, and then hit update. When you're ready to start a new scan, you can clear all of your current filters by hitting the Clear All button right next to the active filters. I'm going to run this scan one more time, that way we can go over the different columns and views for the results. I'll start with the different views. By default, the results are in list form. However, you can view the results in chart form by clicking the Charts button here. With the chart view selected, you have the choice to view daily charts, weekly charts, or a multi-time frame view, which shows a monthly, weekly, and daily chart for each stock side by side. I'm going to flip back over to the list view now and go over the different columns. You can select which columns you'd like to see by hitting the column button on the far right. There's quite a few to choose from. One of my favorite features in MarketLens is the ability to have a primary and secondary sort. To lock in a primary sort, you can click the little lock icon that appears when you hover over any column header or right-click on the column header. Once that is locked in, you can then have a secondary sort by clicking on any header. For example, I locked in the industry group rank as my primary sort, and now I want to sort by price within that group. I can just hit the price header and it's done. To clear those sorts, I just hit the clear button right here on top. Lastly, let's take a look at the pre and post market movers mode. This can be found at the bottom of the pre-built filters, and what this does is shows you any stock that is gapping up or down 10% or more, either pre-market or after hours depending on when you view it. It will also show you how much volume has traded in the current session relative to the stock's 50-day average volume.